Well, hello, people. I'm not going to say good morning because sometimes you guys don't get a chance to watch this video until later on in the day. So from now on, I'm not going to say, hey, good morning, let's have a cup of coffee. It'll probably be recorded in the morning, but I'm not going to say good morning to you, all right? Because you could be watching this video at 8 p.m. in the evening. So let's put down some caffeine, no matter what time of the day it is, or whatever your favorite morning beverage might be. If you want to have a PBR, go ahead. Let's go. Oh, so when I did get up today, whatever time that was, in that morning segment, I took Sir Prince outside. What a beautiful day it was. I'll tell you what. A lot of vitamin C out there. And they're saying it's supposed to be partly cloudy today, and it's gorgeous out there. It really is. I'm thinking what I might do today is I got some drumsticks, as they call them. You know, the chicken legs. Excuse me, one moment. Excuse me, I caught that one. Huh. Anyway, as I was saying, I got some chicken legs in the freezer, and I'm going to pull those out and thaw them. And I'm going to put it in my salt, water, and vinegar brine, like I always do. Let it brine up for, I'd say, at least 4 hours. I mean, you can do less, but give it a good 4 hours for brining. And I use salt water, vinegar, and kosher salt. Let me say that again. I use kosher salt, water, and vinegar. All right. I have more water in my mixture than vinegar. So do that to taste, and throw in some kosher salt if you have it. I'm sure you could probably use a regular salt, but I've been using kosher salt for all these years, you know. Or even a nice sea salt will probably do it. Of course, a mixture of sea salt, and stir it in your brine. Make sure it dissolves pretty good. And then put your chicken, whether it be your drumsticks, chicken legs, or thighs. Thighs are real good too, you know. Especially if you got skin on them. I like the skin on my thighs. And bone in. And I'll throw it out on my Weber Kettle charcoal grill, or my Smoky Joe smoker, and cook that up, and that makes for a great meal. And the reason I'm saying all this is I talked with my brother Raymond last evening. I called my brother Raymond and my sister Mary and my brother-in-law Brian. I gave them a call last night. I haven't talked to them in a while. I mean, texting is one thing, but actually talking to someone is something else. So I called them up. I said, hey, how you guys doing? And, you know, we chatted about what's going on in their life, how they're surviving, how their diet is going, because they're on the same diet that I'm on. Actually, they were on it first, and I just kind of followed suit and went with them. But Brother Raymond, he took drumsticks, you know, chicken legs, not the whole leg, but a drumstick, if you know what I'm talking about. And he put that on their grill down there. I believe it was on a propane grill, which is fine, you know. And he took a picture of it and sent it to me, you know, on their cookie tray, if you want to say that's what it is. And man, that stuff looked good. My mouth was watering, you know. I said, oh, give me a couple chicken legs right now and drumsticks, and I'm happy. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. You know, I'm going to go out there on a grill. If it stays as nice as it is right now. The temperature today, it's only going up to, they're saying 57. So let's have some positive thoughts there, and maybe it'll reach closer to 60, you know. And, you know, they're saying it's going to be cloudy today, but I can deal with that. If it's not going to rain, that's fine. I was supposed to have a contractor come over today and empty out my I think I told you guys this on my other video. I was supposed to have a contractor come over today, but because of the virus, obviously, he's not showing up. He was going to empty out my attic with a lot of stuff, and my front living room. I got stuff in there, and of course down in the basement, I got stuff. He's got a big old truck, and he was gonna empty it all out and take it to the dump, a few miles down the road here and get rid of it. But because there's travel restrictions and what's going on right now with this virus, he says, hey, Warzy, Mr. Warzy, I'm sorry I can't do it right now. I said, well, get back to me when you can, and hopefully we can get it done. So I got that at a standstill right now. Yeah, I touched my eye. This is tough to do, people. I don't know if you're having problems with it. And probably what I should do is I should have a little tin of wipes. That way, anytime I touch my face, I can wipe my hands in wipes with some kind of a cleaning product, But now, obviously, when I get off the video here, I'll go in to my little powder room down here on the first level, and I'll wash my hands real good, So, all right, enough of that. Birthdays today. Celine Dion's birthday is today. She's 52 years young. Happy birthday, Celine. And her net worth is approximately $400 million. God bless her. Happy birthday, Celine. And I hope you have many more. The other birthday that I pulled up today, country singer Thomas Brett. If you guys are into country, great little singer, I'm telling you. He's 30 years young today, and his net worth right now is approximately $5 million. Not bad for a 30-year-old country singer. And he's had quite a few songs out there. One of his more famous songs, if you haven't heard it, pull it up on YouTube and listen to it. It was called Beer with Jesus. And no, it's not a scandalous song or anything like that, but and it's a great video, It's basically him thinking on if he was lucky enough to sit down with Jesus and say, hey, meet me at Joe's bar here, Jesus, and we'll have a beer or two, and we'll just talk, And it's a pretty good video and song. Beer with Jesus by Thomas Brett. Check it out. And tell me what you think of it. And again, I said he's had other songs out there too, but that's one of his more famous songs. All right. And let's go to Valdosta, Georgia. And the reason we're going to go there today for the 3-day weather forecast is because that's where Thomas Brett was born, in Valdosta, Georgia. Today, Monday, March the 30th, in Valdosta, Georgia. The forecast for today is 87 for a high in Valdosta, Georgia. The low was 62, and it's going to be sunny today. Valdosta, I've been there. I've gone through there, I should say. I never actually really stopped in Valdosta, but it's a nice little area. If you ever get the chance and you're doing some kind of a road trip, a family road trip, a camping road trip, or whatever, do some research on Valdosta, Georgia. I think you'll enjoy it there. Tuesday in Valdosta, it's going to be 82 degrees for a high, 53 for a low, and 80% chance of storms, thunderstorms, showers, whatever you want to say. So tomorrow's not going to be that good of a day to be in Valdosta. Wednesday in Valdosta, Georgia, 71 for a high, and partly cloudy. Not bad. So there's your 3-day weather forecast for Valdosta, Georgia. Let's put some down. My music in the background, I got it down fairly low, but if you kind of hear it in the background, I got my positive good morning, positive thinking video music on through YouTube. And, it's pretty good. It's got all kind of scenery, mountains and waterfalls and just this instrumental, good vibe, positive music, just to get your day going and to put you in a good mood and to start your day with a smile. Yeah. As I've always said, always start your day with a smile. No matter how miserable you are when you're ready to get out of the rack, before you put that foot down, look up at the good Lord and say, okay, Lord, thank you for another day on earth. I'm ready to start my day. And put a smile on your face, think positive, and then put that first foot on the floor. Get up with a smile. Go have your favorite morning beverage or your breakfast or whatever. And if your kids are down there or your partner is down there, all ready up and say, hey, good morning, hun. Nice to see you this morning. Did you sleep well? Start your day out lightly. Tina does that all the time. My daughter, my oldest daughter, Tina. She is one that she's just so bubbly in the morning. I'm telling you. And that's a BS. I can tell some stories. Yes, I can. When Tina gets up in the morning, at least she used to. Maybe she's changed now that she's a little bit older. But she would get up in the morning and, God forbid, stay away from her. Give her about an hour where she has her coffee or hot tea or whatever. And, she wouldn't talk to you. She'd give you that look like, stay away from me. Don't ask me any questions until I have my coffee. And then she'll have her coffee and she'll slowly ease into the day, Everybody's different. Me, on the other hand, I would be downstairs when Tina would get up and she'd be coming downstairs. Hey, good morning. How you doing today? And she used to hate that because she didn't even have her first cup of coffee. And there's loudmouth daddy down at the bottom of the stairs, and she's probably in her head going, oh my God, I got to put up with him first thing in the morning. That's what memories are all about. Good morning. I remember my dad, speaking of memories, let me put some down. When all of us were still living at home, my dad would get up in the morning to get ready to go to work. And the house we had, it was on Glendale Road in Marchwood. I think it was called Buena Vista. I think that was the original name of the development. It was a 5-bedroom home. Well, it was a nice home. It really was. But myself, I was on the top floor of this big house. And on the other side of the top floor, my brother Raymond was in that bedroom. And of course, my sister was on the same level as my father and mother. And my brother Roy was in the other bedroom on the same level as my mom and dad, as I recall. But I remember when my dad would get up and he'd get ready to go to work. He was working at that time at a place called Millprint in Downingtown. He was a first shift supervisor, I guess you would call him. But he'd get up in the morning and, he'd get going and get cleaned up, get a shower and that. And when he'd come out of the bathroom on their level, you could just smell in the air. He would shave up and that, and he would just have Old Spice on him, and would linger into the room and that. And anytime I smell Old Spice or even a generic part of Old Spice, I would think of my dad. But he would come upstairs and he'd reach into my bedroom and I'd still be sleeping. And there's the light switch and he'd just on and off, on and off, on and off. You know, because it was still kind of dark out and it was a bright light in my bedroom. And he'd flick it on, flick it off, flick it on. So Tina, you can think of this one. Flick it on, flick it off. And he would just stand there and go, click, click, click. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Oh, that used to just drive me freaking nuts, you know? What I wouldn't give to have him do that now, you know? It's funny how you think of things and remember things. All right, I want to get off of that because I'm starting to choke up here. 3-day weather forecast over here in Tower City, Pennsylvania. Monday, March the 30th. The high is going to be 57 today. The low was 38. And they're saying it's going to be cloudy out there. But I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful morning over here in Tower City. Tuesday in Tower City, the high is going to be 46. The low is going to be 38. And a 40% chance of showers, rain. So, do whatever you're going to do accordingly on Tuesday. If you're thinking about taking a walk, since we're all supposedly, dealing with this virus, tomorrow might not be a good day to take a walk because there's a 40% chance of showers. Unless, of course, you got a nice little umbrella. Wednesday in Tower City, Wednesday in Tower City, the high is going to be 51. The low is going to be 32. And 30% chance of rain in Tower City. So there's your 3-day weather forecast for Tower City, Pennsylvania. And, of course, before that was Valdosta, Georgia. And today is National Doctors Day. An appropriate day it is. Thank you to all the fine doctors out there, the lady doctors, the male doctors. Thank you guys for what you're doing, and I hope the good Lord is with you guys, and you're working your butts off, and thank you for taking care of all of us. And my friends out there, if you get a chance, if you know a first responder, a doctor, make sure you let them know when it's not too hectic. Hey, thank you for what you're doing. And do the same with the nurses, any first responders, your people that are running the ambulance and all that kind of stuff. Your firefighters, your policemen, your police people, anything like that. Any of those people that are doing the right thing, trying to help us all out in this critical time with this nasty virus. And thank your God for another day on earth. Make sure you do that, because that means we have a purpose. And it's always better to be on this side of the dirt instead of on that side. Remember that. And if you get a chance, call your people up on the phone and say, hey, I've been thinking about you. How you guys doing? How you surviving? I did that last night when like I said, I called my brother Raymond and my sister Mary and my brother-in-law up. I haven't spoken to them in a while. We text every now and then, but it's not quite the same. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's about it, folks. I have nothing more to say right now. I hope you guys have a great day today. I got over 20 minutes into this video. Let me know what your plans are and what it's like in your neck of the woods. If it's a nice day and you're cooking out on a grill, tell me what your plans are, what you're going to have. Tell me what you're doing to break up the monotony of just being confined in your house. Tell me how you're entertaining your family, your children, your grandkids, whatever. And check on your neighbors next door or down the road, the elderly. Yes, I'm an elderly person also, but knock on wood, my health is pretty good right now. But if you got some elderly people down the road that, they're a little bit shaky, go and check on them. And it's much better to take a walk down and knock on the door and let them answer the door. Keep your distance, just say, hey, Mrs. Smith or Mr. Smith, how you doing? I just wanted to check on you. Are you doing okay? And if you have maybe a dessert or a dinner, a lunch or whatever, a platter made up, give it to that person, Oh, you don't want it right now? That's okay. Put it in the refrigerator. Have it later on, when you're getting ready to have a meal. And if there's anything you need, do you have my phone number? Oh, you don't? Here, let me write it down. Have a pencil and paper with you. Here's my phone number. If you need anything, please give me a call, would you? I just want to know that you're safe. That's all you got to do, okay? All right, folks. Have a great day. I'll talk with all of you later on. And RJ and Chrissy, good morning to you, or hello to you. I seen your posting of your pulled pork last night. That looked pretty good. I was going to ask you if you smoked it up, but I'm sure it wasn't smoked, but it was close enough. What you could do with your pulled pork, when you do that again, since you don't have a smoker, unless you got one since I've talked to you, or maybe you bought it already pre-smoked, but if you didn't, get yourself some liquid smoke. Put it in there and mix it all up, and throw it in your crock pot, slow and low, and it'll at least give it a smoky flavor. And then the other thing you could do with your liquid smoke, there's a couple varieties out there. I usually like to get a hickory-based liquid smoke. I'll put it in a crock pot if I'm not out on my grill. 90% of the time, grill on my smoker, I'll smoke my pulled pork up that way. But if I'm inside with a slow cooker, put some liquid smoke in there. You don't need a lot because that's very well concentrated. Get the hickory flavor. There's a couple brands out there. And take some barbecue sauce, something that might say that's it's enhanced with hickory flavoring. Throw that in your slow cooker and just let it do its thing for, 4, 6, 8 hours, and then shred it all up, and that's pretty close to smoked pulled pork. Give it a shot. All right, folks, have a great day today. I love you guys. Tina, good morning. I love you. Nicholas, Noah, good morning to you. Kaylee, good morning to you. Leo, good morning to you. I love all you guys. I hope you're doing well, staying healthy. Keep washing your hands. And as I said, RJ and Chrissy, good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Love you guys, and I miss you. Raymond, Roy, Mary, Bucko, Hope, Lizzie, Brian. Who else we got out there? I think we got it all. Good morning to you. I miss you guys, and I love you. Raymond, Roy, Mary, here's my thoughts. It's been a long time since the four of us have been together at one time. I'm going to say it's over, 12, 15 years that the four of us have been together in one room, just chatting and, catching up on things. I think we ought to do that real soon. Get together, have a little mini Wojnakowski family reunion. That would be awesome. I think I would like that. Think about it. Maybe we can do that this summer. Who knows? But let's try to get it done, okay? All right. And put our differences aside. That's all I got to say. All right, folks. Have a great day. Cheers to Nostrovia. And you people, what I just said about putting your differences aside, if you got a problem with, your loved ones, or even if you don't have a problem, Get together with your family, because we are not guaranteed tomorrow. Or get together with your loved ones, because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. Remember that, all right? Daughter Mary, wherever you're at, your dad loves you. I hope you're doing well. I pray for all you guys every night before I go to bed. And I do say a prayer in the morning for everybody. And I do pray to my God every day, right now especially, that we're going to get over this virus and get back to having a normal life. And I hope you guys do the same thing. Say some prayers, throw some positive karma out there so we can all get over this. We got this, people. Let's just do it, and do it the way we're being told to do it, okay? All right, I'll talk to all you guys later on. God bless you. On 3, I'm going to punch you guys out, okay? Lucille, good morning. Barbie, Ken, good morning to you. Hey, Cheryl, good morning. Hope you're well. Mary Ann, good morning. You came up last night in one of my thoughts. I don't know why, but yeah, you did. So I hope you're doing well. Debbie, good morning. Okay, on 3, I'm going to punch you guys out. Hey, Lloyd, good morning to you. 1, 2. Let's smile now. Come on. Put it down. Smile.